Assalamualaikum students. In the previous video, we discussed the first three topics. So it's the fourth topic of the chapter, tracing chain through 1,000 years. So let's start. Topic is new political and social group. In the medieval period from 700 to 750, during this period, many new social and political groups emerged. Not only emerged, but also rose to power. During these periods, many new technologies come to subcontinent, like Persian wheel for irrigation, spinning wheel for weaving, firearm and various new technologies for war and fight. During these periods, foreigner with them brought many types of foods and beverages, like corn, potatoes, chilies, tea and coffee, etc. This period led to the globalization of ideas and objects, means the spread of idea and objects all over the globe. Travelers with them carried the customs and tradition to different places. In India, one important group that became famous was Rajput. Before was only used for son of rulers, but now it was used for soldiers and other group also, like Marathas, Sikh, Jats, Ohms, etc. मेडिवल इंडिया की बात की जाए तो इस टाइम जो फेमस ग्रुप था राजपूत का था, और ये जो राजपूत वर्ड था ये पर्टिकुलरली यूज किया जाता था जो रूलर्स के जो सन थे उनके लिए. बट स्लोली ये सब चेंज हो गया. ये वर्ड कॉमन हो गया बाकी अदर क्लासेस के लिए भी, लाइक मराठास, सिख, जाट, ओम्स एक्सेट्रा. इन क्लासेस के लिए भी ये कॉमन हो गया था. It means that in medieval India, these groups were having good political and social power. In this period, population also grew, so people cut the forest for agriculture. Many peoples now become peasants, artisans, craftsmen, cattle keeper, etc. During this era, many new classes of priests, chieftains, merchants were formed. Many temples and monasteries were also built during this time. The peasants were influenced by their landlords and the need to pay taxes also to their lords. It was this time that the society was divided into many castes and subcaste. ये जो टाइम था इसमें सोसाइटी जो थी ये डिवाइड थी काफी ज्यादा कास्ट में या सब कास्ट में. In Hindu, Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Sudras were main four castes. हिंदुओं में 4 मेन कास्ट थी. There were even many jatis and castes in other religions also. For every caste and jati, panchayat were established by elders. Every caste जो थी हर एक कास्ट की एक अलग जाति पंचायत थी और उनको एस्टैब्लिश उनके एल्डर्स करते थे. This panchayat organized every jati and caste and solved their matter. These jati panchayat were also coming under village panchayat. The village panchayat were controlled by chieftains. So let us move and to the village together topic. Form a state or province, region and empire. In the medieval period, the major power were Cholas, Sultan and Mughals. मेडिवल पीरियड की बात की जाए तो जो मेजर पावर्स थी वो चोलाज, सुल्तान और मुगल्स के पास थी. ये लोग काफी पावरफुल थे एज कम्पेयर टू अदर. These power control most part of the India from Bengal to Afghanistan. During this time, the ruler kept claim over the regions of others. This claim today make a great difficulty for historians to study history. एक्चुअल में होता क्या था कि जो रूलर्स थे ये जो दूसरे रूलर्स थे उनके एम्पायर पे क्लेम करते थे. देन जिसकी वजह से अगर जो हिस्टोरियन है उनको काफ़ी ज़्यादा डिफ़िकल्टीज आ रही हैं आज की हिस्ट्री को रीड करने के लिए. आज के टाइम में हिस्ट्री को जो रीड करते हैं तो उन्हें कंफर्म नहीं होता है कि एक्चुअल में उन जो रूलर्स थे उनका एक्चुअल में एम्पायर कौन सा था. उनके पास उन्होंने कितना एम्पायर कवर किया था. These powers established big empires consisting of many provinces and states. When these empires declined, the regional states again rose to power. जब ये एम्पायर डिक्लाइन हुआ तो जो रीजनल स्टेट्स थी ये अगेन पावर में आ गई. In 18th century, when Mughal Empire declined, various regional states again established their powers. 18th century की बात की जाए, जब मुगल एम्पायर डिक्लाइन होने पे थे तो डिफरेंट रीजनल गवर्नर जो डिफरेंट प्रोविंसेस के थे उन्होंने इंडिपेंडेंट होने के लिए जगह जगह रिवॉल्ट शुरू कर दिया और फिर रीजनल स्टेट्स पावर में आ गई. यही एक रीजन था कि जो रीजनल स्टेट्स पावर में आ गई थी. Medieval India, there were many regional political powers also, so it was a threat to national unity of the empire. So this was about region and empire. Now we are moving to discuss old and new religion of medieval India. In the medieval time, there emerged many new customs, faith, beliefs. There were emergence of many religion groups. Hinduism became stronger in this period. जो हिंदू जो धर्म था वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग था इस पीरियड में एज कम्पेयर टू अदर रिलीजन. Many new ideal and deities were worshipped in these periods. New religion like Islam come to India. It comes through travelers and saints in India. Like ख्वाजा मयूद्दीन चिश्ती रहमतुल्लाह इलाही. ये सेंट्स थे जिन्होंने इस्लाम को फैलाने में काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्प की. देन ट्रेवलर्स लाइक अल-बरूनी, इब्न बतूता. ये एक इस्लामिक फ़िलोसोफर थे. इन्होंने इस्लाम को स्प्रेड करने का आइडिया दिया, कुछ फ़िलोसफीज़ दी रिलेटेड टू इस्लाम. In these periods, old religion lost their values and importance like Jainism and Buddhism. In Hinduism, Bhakti movement become very famous. इस टाइम पे भक्ति मूवमेंट काफ़ी ज़्यादा फेमस थी. एंड देयर वर मैनी रिफॉर्मर्स एंड स्कॉलर्स इन हिंदूज लाइक कबीरदास, मीराबाई, शंकराचार्य. These are the reformers. Then in the medieval period, the Sufi movement in Muslim was at its peak. इस्लाम की बात की जाए तो जो ये सूफी मूवमेंट थी ये एक पीक पे थी. That time, many saints and Sufis emerged in this periods. Sufi like Khwaja Mayuddin Chishti, Sheikh Salim Chishti, Data Ganj Bakhsh. These are the Sufis. In 15th century, Sikhism was also founded by Guru Nanak Dev Ji. All are the reformers and scholars of different religions spread their teaching to improve the society. जितने भी रिफॉर्मर्स और स्कॉलर्स रहे हैं इन्होंने सोसाइटी को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए काफ़ी फ़िलोसफीज़ दी, रिलीजन्स को स्प्रेड करने के लिए टीचिंग दी. They all criticize the evil in society like caste system, superstitions. This lead to spiritual awakening in people and moral values are heightened. The holy text of different religion also help people and society in disciplining ignorance and raising morality. For example, Quran, the holy book of Muslims, spread love, mercy and moral values. Other religion book also spread new values and spirituality. Thus, medieval India was a period of morality as compared to ancient. ये जो modern medieval time रहा है, इस मतलब काफ़ी ज़्यादा मॉरलिटी का टाइम रहा एज कम्पेयर टू
So,
एंशियंट की
dear
बात की जाए
students,
तो
we have to reach last topic of this chapter, and it's thinking about time and historical periods. Dear, time is not a simply just passing the hours, days, or years. In real sense, it denoted the change that happened everywhere. टाइम जो है ये कोई कुछ घंटों का बिताना, डेज का या ईयर का नहीं है. इट एक्चुअल में हिस्ट्री में टाइम के साथ साथ क्या चेंजेस हुई है ये बताता है हिस्ट्री. इट्स नॉट इजी टू स्टडी हिस्ट्री सिंपल. सो वी आर डिवाइडिंग classifying history into various parts called as periods. ये जो हिस्ट्री है, हिस्ट्री को डिफाइन करना कोई इजी टास्क नहीं है. देन इसको क्लासिफाई करने के लिए डिफरेंट पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया गया, उसे हम पीरियड्स कहेंगे. एंड दिस प्रोसेस ऑफ डिवाइडिंग आर clarifying history on some basis of studying history is called periodization. और ये जो प्रोसेस है इसको हम पीरियडाइजेशन कहेंगे. A British historian divided the Indian history into 3 periods. ये जो ब्रिटिश हिस्टोरियन थे इन्होंने हिस्ट्री को 3 periods में डिवाइड किया. फर्स्ट वन इज हिंदू, सेकेंड वन इज मुस्लिम एंड द थर्ड वन इज ब्रिटिश. बट इट इज़ अ पार्शल एंड नैरो क्लासिफिकेशन. ये एक पार्शल और नैरो क्लासिफिकेशन थी. So impartially we can divide history and ancient, medieval and modern. The period between 700 and 750 is called the medieval time. जो टाइम 700 से 750 के बीच में है इसको हम medieval पे बोलेंगे. Meaning the timer period between old and modern period. It means कि जो टाइम ओल्ड और मॉडर्न के बिटवीन का है उसे हम medieval कहेंगे. In these 1,000 years, India made rapid progress and development. It was a period of many major developments. The society in this period became prosperous in many aspects of life. Dear students, it was the last topic, so let us once again review the chapter. Firstly, we discuss about new and old terminology of medieval India, historian and their sources they are using to study history, new and old political groups of medieval era, various empires, the new religions that emerged during these periods, and lastly we discuss about time and historical periods. So this chapter, tracing change of 1,000 years, was a brief account of medieval India. We can thus conclude the medieval era was a period of social awakening, political acquisitions, and economic prosperity. And this prosperity attract the interest of European trading companies later. So it was all about the chapter. So let me conclude. Thanks, dears.